Good morning, folks. My name is Matthew P. Bovar, and we're here in beautiful Millersburg, Michigan. Um, Today, I'm going to tell you a story about the first time I won states on a hockey team. Uh, and I chose this spot specifically to tell you about this because this is where my grandpa used to build the rink. This is like our back 40. And he used to build a rink here every winter for me so I could practice on a nice sheet of ice instead of out on the rough lake. Um, so this spot in particular has a lot to do with hockey for me. It's where I learned everything I know. Um, so the year was 2003. Uh, I was on a team with just pretty much a group of friends. We had known each other forever. We all played hockey, but this specific year we were lucky enough to all be on the same team together, which was quite the experience. I think that had a lot to do with why we were able to make it to states and eventually win. Um, uh, we weren't a special group of kids. We didn't have any high talent. But we were very good friends, and we understood each other and what was expected of us. Um, and we were also very lucky to have a great coach who was very knowledgeable about hockey and just a great human being. I still know him to this day. I call him Uncle Jeff, or Coach, of course. So this team that I was on, we we shouldn't have won any games, not a single one. Um, and we had a lot of stuff that tried to get in our way to make it to the States. But we ended up winning every single game that year. It was the first time in our city's history that a team went undefeated. So that was quite an honor to be a part of that. Um, we had a young man on our team named Ricky who ended up getting diagnosed with cancer halfway through the season. Kind of out of nowhere, just started feeling sick. They took him to the doctors, and next thing we know, our good buddy's dying. Um, so that should have took the wind out of our sails, but I think that's part of what gave us a lot of motivation to push forward and make sure that we gave our best for our buddy. Um, our goalie was deaf, and that doesn't mean that people with disabilities aren't just as capable as us. But for hockey and for hockey, a sport that has a lot of communication needs, it was a hurdle to get over. But he was amazing. Still my friend today, and I'm very thankful that we had him on the team and that we gave him, or well, I don't want to say we gave him the opportunity because he deserved it regardless of being deaf or not. But I'm glad he was on our team that year and for the next 4 years because we went on to win states 4 years in a row. So the state final game, we were obviously playing for our buddy Ricky. We knew his time was short and he was very sick. So we went out there full blast as hard as we could, gave it everything we had. We ended up being down 2-0 going into the third period. And by some puck luck, some good bounces, we were able to tie up the game. And then with 5 minutes left, one of our defensemen, Gary, got a breakaway, skated down and put that puck right in the top shelf over the goalie's net when we won states. And still to this day, it chokes me up thinking about that moment and just how inspiring it was, how it made me feel, and all those feel that were involved with that team in our little town. And so, yeah, that's my story about the first time we won states. There's 3 more stories about winning states the consecutive years after that, but that was the best one, the sweetest and the most bittersweet as well. So thank you for listening. Hope you all have a good day and take care.